Hello everybody, it is time for the December, I don't remember what day it is, daily challenge, and following that we'll probably do the next one. Becky will be joining me shortly. For the time being, I will just be challenging by myself. I also have a couple of things on the dock to talk about besides person of interest, which I'll wait for Becky to get here. I guess we're going to play as Eskimo, I wasn't really thinking, or Inuit, transsexual or transvestite, I'm not sure. Whatever the case, this dude or dudette still has a beard. Also, I want to talk about why I didn't used to, but now I find the scene from Ace Ventura, whatever the second one is, funny, where he gets, birthed from that rhino. I used to not find that funny and just thought it was, crass and that I was way above that. And now, the ridiculousness, the idea of them setting up that scene and deciding that that should be in the script, it's all factored in. Now I love that. So that's all I really have to say about that. And then the other thing I want to talk about is a project I did for my intro to Buddhism class when I was in college because there was a bizarre project and I made a particularly bizarre project for the assignment. Let me say that again. It was a bizarre assignment and I chose to pursue it with a bizarre project, and the result was, I'm pretty sure that my teacher thought I might have some kind of mental handicap. So we can talk about that too. As for the game itself, I guess I'm going to make an effort to not lose right off the bat. Instead of just aggroing the shopkeeper as Richie suggested, for the hell of it, I'm going to wait until I have some reason to do it. If that reason's a jetpack, I'm going to do it pretty quickly, I'll let you know. Or if it's just value in any other sense, I'll probably do it. Because it ends up making you a little gold, and I'm trying to score maximize. However, I will probably not be doing it if there's no reason to do it. So we're going to find that out right here on the level with the first shopkeeper. Whoa, that snake is bouncy. Alright, what a bunch of shitty pots. So, it's no chronic shit, that's for sure. Are we going to be killing this guy? Yeah, we're probably going to be killing him. So Richie right now is face palming and he's thinking, no, you're going to die. That's okay. Because I want to see what's in this. Ooh, a compass. I guess that's okay. Also, we get a Matic for this level, which is actually pretty sweet. And we're going to get paste too. So we're in a good position now. See? That's what killing the shopkeeper gets us. Which is pretty awesome. So murder that thing. Why didn't that work? Oh god, that was scary. Alright. And then this guy will go down. This guy will get murdered. See, sometimes it's easier than even using it. Oh shit. Throw that there. We need to use this to jump upward. There we go. We've got climbing gloves. I forgot about that. I'm not sure why I did that then. I guess to go get the gun? Yeah, I'm not doing things in the right order. See, planning is the key for me in this game, because when I start getting delayed time-wise, that's when bad things start happening with the ghost and the shopkeepers. The trick is to act fast. And why did I shoot him? I could have used the shopkeeper's corpse on the altar, but because I shot him with the ice gun, god damn it, I would have taken one to do this a different way. Spring shoes are pretty cool though. I'm a fan. Let's see, what can we do down here? Dig a hole. Don't dig a hole that's so far away when I feel that Godsmack's gonna sue me. Alright, so let's see, dump that there. Toss this here. You never know when you're going to want to jump up in that little alcove. And the rest of this level looks like it's basically taking care of itself. So, are we taking the Matic down? Or are we going to take the shotgun? Well, the safe play is to take the shotgun. But the greedy play is to take the Matic. And I don't see a ton of gems to mine up here, so I'm strongly contemplating taking this Matic. But we don't have a lot of bombs, so there's no way to murder shopkeepers. Greedy. We got another daily challenge in an hour, so Richie right now again, or Rich, whatever your name is, you're face palming. That's okay. You won't be face palming when I conquer complete adversity and come back to kick some serious ass here. So, at least a man can dream, if you consider me a man and not a man-child, or a boy, a man-boy. Anyway, so there's our first shopkeeper down here. See, we're already going to have a sweet-ass gun that we need. This asshole is going to... Why did I do that? No! Face this way! Okay, good. Alright. So, we've got this man in the shop. What's he holding? That's going to be the question of the day. He doesn't have anything I want, unfortunately. I just blew a ton of Matic hits there. Ah! Okay, okay, that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't have called it fine. Oh, oops. Maybe instead of losing here, I can avoid losing somehow. Is this the right way to do it? If I'm not even ghosting these gems, are they even worth getting the Matic for? These are really serious existential questions here. I will do this. Oh, Jesus. Yeah! How you like that? How you like that? How you like that? How you like that? Yeah. Alright, so what's going on up here? We got Spidey. We've still got the Matic floating around to take account of. Yeah, that Skeletor's, and he ain't got nothing on me. Alright, so let's take care of Shopkeeper before the Ghost is running around at the exact same time. Makes me a little nervous that he's firing all the way over here. But we fortunately have some spikes. Why is that good? Because the Shopkeeper might enjoy stepping on them. I just made something bleed over here. Yeah! So, how you like that greed, huh? I know Richie is like, you got lucky this time. Here's some crates. It's about time. Okay, good. Multiple crates. Let's go in there and try not to kill ourselves with the arrow traps. That's going to be the trick. If you want to call that a trick. Alright, so first we've got this jerk. Yeah, we'll mine him. And drop that. Alright, that's fine. Have all the arrow traps fired? There's no way they have not. And we get multiple ropes. Okay. Well, you can't win them all. Sometimes you can't win any of them. Oops. Sometimes you just get the fuck out, and this time you're taking a shotgun because the Matic is probably almost all out of hits. Woo! Alright, Rich. This time we've got some serious Shopkeeper aggro, and we haven't fucked up yet. Alright, so there's a Shopkeeper in that room. Let's make the whoop! Arrow fire. I have had some serious gas pains lately. Okay. If I would have brought the Matic, though, then I wouldn't have had to blow bombs here. No, I don't think you're getting out of there alive, buddy! Okay, good. And those things are open. We need to come back up here. I should not have done that. Alright, so... Cool, that worked well. We've got a bat running around. There's actually lots of, like, minuscule... Wow. That was like... Oh my god. The buttons were all fucked up and moved. Alright, so we've got... Arrow trap. Doofus asshole. The Ujed eyes on this one. Alright, there's a ton to do. So we gotta ghost that vault up there, too. Alright, I don't really... We've got tons of ropes. Might as well use them. Alright, that guy's trapped in a thing. Alright, there are 3 bombs in there, so... Okay, that's fine. Yep, go ahead, fall down that hole. Oh, there's 6 bombs in here. Okay, that's good. So these assholes can hang out down here. Huh. That guy's dead. Go fuck yourself, dude. Alright. Okay, do you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get that guy to run, and once he starts running, he's for sure to... Yep. As just happened, he's going to fall on the spikes. Okay. So this was intense. We still have the Ujed Eye to get. But I think we want to sit around here and wait for the ghost. Woo! This one's giving me another one of those rushes. Okay, we also have a, you know, I really shouldn't care at all about the idol. It's 5,000. I don't know. I remember back in my first episodes I recorded when I was like, let's get 2 ghosts going at once, and I'm going to go down this beehive path to get a Matic. Gave me really a big rush. I wonder if I could rekindle that. Alright. So that ghost is going to be coming from over there. I'm going to wait a little bit here. I got greedy. Is he actually going through there? Ah, she! Sorry. I always forget about that. Let's make this go away, just in case I need to quickly, you know, outfuck a ghost, as they say. Not sure where they say that. This, I don't care for this. Okay. Whoa, there was a little spider web there. We ended up okay, shockingly. So I'm going to come back up here, lure the ghost back up to this corner, and I'm going to get this stuff. Alright. So Ghost is... put her in an awkward position for me to lure her. What do you think it is about the Eskimo that the ghost loves so much? His raw sexuality? I think that's what it is. Alright. So get back up here. We've got spring shoes, so that means we have lots of extra ways to get out of the way of the ghost. God, let's see here. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, that worked out fine. Sometimes I get overly paranoid when I'm running around. Okay, we got this. Dog is up there. We've not been here yet. That makes me a little anxious. Go, 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 go! Oh my god! Okay, okay. Okay! Ha! Ha! Yeah! That's right, okay. So we've got Gun and Dog, which is the name of a new sitcom. Is that the name of that bounty hunter? Is it Gun the Bounty Hunter, or is it Dog the... It's Dog the Bounty Hunter, right? Yeah, it's not Gun the Bounty Hunter. That would be stupid. But the way it is, it's of course not stupid at all. Okay, so we don't want to leave these guys things here. Do we want to get the idol? That would be like the ultimate greed move, right? How ultimately greedy are we? We are, right? That's like what the name of the game is. Like there's that pot down there too. Should I get that? I don't think so. Similarly, I don't think I should risk everything on one diamond. Yeah, so let's go. I'd say that mines was a success. It's about time. Or those mines? That series of mines? It's about time we made it out of there. Alright, we have no jetpack, no cape. Until now. Oh, shit. Alright. Where do you... Really? It's gonna... Okay, fine. So we've got Black Market here. No Skeletor fish here. Ooh, we're gonna have Kapala. That's pretty cool. There's a lot going on in this little area. Okay. So... Where did that... Wait, he fell down there. Okay, there's another cape over here. We'll just deal with this guy. That was odd. Okay. I want to kind of get this guy angry. Maybe we don't... Ah, we do. Damn it, that tree! Tree trunk! Alright. Hey, asshole! Ah! Okay, that didn't work as planned. At least, okay, that actually is fine. Oh man, and there's a crate over there? How valuable is that crate? Probably not very. We can't really afford to use bombs, because we have to use the one right here. And then another one right up here to get the Kapala. Yeah, I believe that's the way to do this. And then we're going to go to the black market bombless, but that's okay. Alright, so let's head over here. Wait, are those guys dead? Sounds like they're dead. I kind of want to go pick up their gold now. Is that greedy? I think it is. But that's okay, right? What do we have going on in here? Come on, crush. Okay, that's fine. Do we want to take this thing? I'm not particularly interested in it, but 10,000's quite a bit. That's 2 diamonds. I certainly wouldn't mind that. Alright, so I will seriously consider getting that, and we can come down here. Oh, okay, looks just like they got tiki'd. Alright, that's fine. On my way back up... Wait, should I... No. There's not going to be any getting that crate, so hopefully it's not like a jetpack or a rogue. Oh, fuck. Alright, this is going to be interesting now. This could be it. If I fuck this up and the ghost is too far over already. But he's not. Alright. Okay, let's just get the fuck out. We're going to black market. We've got 6 ropes for some shopkeeper killing. We have to hope for a lot of bombs here. That's the way it goes. Alright, what's my status? Jump up right here. There must be a slave that got pissed off somewhere. We have no bombs to facilitate this, though. Oh my god, back button. I hate it when I do that. It's the worst. Now I'm in the wrong place. Okay. Oh man, wait. Trying to figure out what these guys are going to do is one of the hardest things. Alright, what if... We're dead. Okay, aggroing the shopkeepers there, I should have been able to get out of that situation. That was unfortunate. We are going to pick up here in a minute with the next episode, which will be for 12/27, and I will see you then. Alright, we are back for the 28th of December Daily Challenge. I'm with Becky now. Mm-hmm. So she didn't see what happened earlier, but it involved me dying on the black market.
I assumed.
Things
like your new fan told you not to do.
He told me not to aggro the shopkeepers too early, but I definitely talked about it. Wow, this first floor sucks. There's like no way to get over there.
I've told you that countless times.
Yeah. Well, I did mention him, and I said like, huh? Would a wise person do this? And then I survived a lot, and I died on a part that I really shouldn't have. That's what happened. So what I'm saying is I did it all right. You know.
Yeah.
Huh. This is interesting.
I don't know. Can't judge it.
Sorry. Some things that I said we were going to talk about, just so you know. Why did I do that? Now I can't jump on top of that asshole. Do I want to head up there? Yes. So, some things I said I was going to talk about included my project for Intro to Buddhism.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Oh, there's a crate up there. I don't know how to get it, though.
Bodhisattva.
Yes. Well, that wasn't the assignment. The assignment was to do something creative. And, I guess I did that.
I didn't get that in my Introduction to Buddhism course.
That's because yours was like a serious class not taught by a grad student.
Mine was just like, read Milarepa, I guess.
Is that how you say it? That sounds vaguely scandalous.
That's how our friend in Buddhist studies says it.
He's like, Milarepa.
And I'm like, really? That's how you pronounce it? He was like, yeah.
That seems wrong. Well,
I don't
Scorpio!
Know.
Oh, fuck you, that sucks.
He does Theravada Buddhism.
Yes.
I don't think
Milarepa is Tibetan, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's Theravada.
No, it's definitely not.
And it's definitely not Burmese, so.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so for my class, the assignment was just to do something. Here's something. I don't want to kill this guy. He has nothing I want.
Does aggro mean aggravate?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Like, it's used as, it's often a term used in, like, World of Warcraft, meaning to make aggressive.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But aggravating, that is to make aggressive. That's what the word means.
Right. So,
that's cool. But anyway, so the project was just to do something creative with Buddhism, and it was participation-based, right? So he said, if you do it and you put forth effort, you're going to get an A no matter what. And so for mine, I don't know why I decided to do this. It's not like I have a particular affinity for early 90s and mid-90s sitcoms.
Yeah.
But I decided to make a fake coloring book. And then, well, actually make a fake page from a real page from a fake coloring book. And I decided that it was going to be like a Buddhism coloring book. And it was like, so I designed it like a coloring book, and I made a page that was like, make your own Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva is like an enlightened
He's on his way to becoming a Buddha after
I think that's right, isn't it?
multiple other reincarnations.
Oh man, there's
If anybody knows anything more about Buddhism than we do.
yeah, I mean, I don't know much.
We continually get chastised by our friends for knowing nothing about it.
They
And
don't
yet-
chastise
Well,
us.
Charles is like, all people know is that kind of stuff, like the Eightfold Path and the Four Noble Truths. And I'm just like, well,
Right, mind.
Yeah.
Right.
and I'm like, well, tell us
We're
what else.
skipping this.
He goes,
Vault.
tell us what else. I said, tell us what else there is to know. Like, what's foundational about it? And he was like, nothing. I mean, I was like, is that like a joke? And he was like, no, I mean, it's really hard to explain. You know, there's a lot more to it. And I was like, well, there's a lot more to a lot of things. And I was like, can you give a summary? And he was like, not
No.
really. And I was like, good luck teaching.
Well, anyway. Yes, that's true.
So we don't really apparently know what Buddhism is about at all.
It's about enlightenment.
No,
It's about anatman.
It's about not enlightenment. It's about being empty and... Oh, wait, that's Confucianism.
Wait, it is?
Well, it's Lao Tzu.
I don't know anything
To
anymore.
be empty and still, but full of wisdom.
Oh, okay. Well, I do that like
To
every
become
day.
closer to the...
I'm full of
nameless-
wisdom like every morning, and then I go poop.
To the nameless way.
And then I'm no longer full of wisdom.
Right.
Because I pooped. The
So,
poop came out.
all this is to say, all your textbook Tibetan Buddhist stuff might be wrong. Who knows?
Okay, sorry, I thought that thing was gonna
And
explode.
then there are multiple types of Buddhism, which I'm sure are later constructs, and
What the fuck happened there?
it's confusing.
Oh, fuck you! Get up, get up, get up! Oh,
The
God.
best part, though, was that our friend did not know anything about Christianity.
He was
even
like,
though
wait,
he- even
Jesus
though-
is supposed to be... Even though he was
He's
raised
Catholic!
And he was like, wait, Jesus is supposed to be God? He was like, that's stupid.
And he's like,
And
how
I was
did...
like,
He was
I
like,
mean, no judgment, but
he was like,
kind of a fundamental...
well, we were talking about, he's like, well, what's fundamental about Buddhism? He's like, well, what's fundamental about Christianity? We're like,
Well-
Christ is God.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a stepping stone. And he was like,
And there's some sort of, like, atonement that happens.
he
That
didn't
was
know what
theorized
those,
in different ways.
he didn't know what that really was.
Right.
So
Well,
he
like,
ju-
there
he
was a
just
time
goes-
when I didn't know what atonement is complicated.
It is complicated. But, one of the things he said, which I thought was just the funniest thing in the world, was that, oh my god, he was just like, wait, Christ is God?
like,
People believe that Christ was God? And he was like, I'm like, yeah. I was like, what did you think Christ was? What were you taught in Catholic school? I don't even know if he, I don't think
you
he
went
did
to
a good
Catholic school.
But
This fucking Firefly here is being a real dick. There we go.
his, and he was just like, he was like a guy.
And he was a really great
He was
one.
really great one.
And he was also, like, divine, but he wasn't God. I don't know, maybe he was, but I
was
don't
like,
remember that.
that sounds like Islam. I was like, that doesn't sound like Christianity. And he was like, well, when did you decide, can you get out of there?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
wanted that gem.
I don't like that. Anyway. So...
Well, anyway, what were we fucking talking
we're
about?
talking about Buddhism. Milarepa.
Milarepa. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
And how you create your own bodhisattva. But I wanted to take a tangent to talk about a friend that didn't know the fundamentals of Christianity because I thought it was really funny.
Well, it's not like you're obligated to. It's just unusual in this culture, and also that
because
he
of
was.
his background. Because he like identifies as Catholic.
But anyway,
But it's also the
he
case
doesn't
with-
identify as Catholic.
he would say is like he was ish.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he would.
You think so?
He's never contested it when we brought it up.
He identifies as being raised Catholic, maybe.
That's
not being identified as Catholic.
okay. That's still a thing. It means
Well,
you.
it's-
It
it's
means,
a thing
it means you were
in-
supposed to learn things. Like I would never identify as being really raised Christian.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
But I definitely knew that when my mom took me to Sunday school on Easter, because I don't know, she felt some sort of sense of guilt about Easter and Christmas.
Yeah.
That like we definitely talked about the Trinity in terms of a Snickers bar.
What?
Or no, I'm sorry, a Mars bar, because you have to include the chocolate.
What the hell are you talking about? A Snickers bar?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like
What?
peanuts, caramel, and whatever you call it, Malamar, whatever that gooey stuff is, and it's all
nougat.
Yeah, nougat. It's all wrapped up into one. But it's like but one,
that's how they talked about.
It's one bar.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's one bar.
They talked about the Messiah, the Son.
I was in Sunday
the
school.
Word.
I was in Sunday school. They didn't go into like hyper-conceptual issues about it.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm offended by this.
Which is why I chose to pursue the life I chose to pursue. Was to study this.
You must be in love. Thanks, sir.
Anyway.
I bought him so I could sacrifice
Now
him.
I understand it better.
So the joke is that I'm not in love.
Yeah, I know it better. But he was like, wait, how did they decide this? That God was Jesus?
You're like, well, a group of guys got together and they were like, well, we have a bunch of interpretations here and we kind of need to settle this or else we're going to look stupid in front of the Romans.
Wasn't
the rest of
exactly
the
that. It was more like
Constantinople.
Constantinople was like I'm sorry, Constantine. God, Constantine was like, for political reasons, let's actually like sort this out. Like because you guys are getting into like fights.
Yeah.
And theologically, we need like a doctrine so that you guys stop fighting each other.
You guys are being real pricks.
Which didn't happen, by the way. They just kept fighting. But
yeah, they didn't stop.
They didn't stop. They just kept writing letters back and forth voraciously that we have to read.
We have to. Someone's making us so that we can get paid.
When you take classes, they make you read them.
Oh my God.
But we're like, yeah, so there's this council, and then they decided that that was going to be the result of the council.
Yeah.
And our friend is like, what? Who does Buddhism? He's like, what? Wait,
He's like, there is nothing like this in Buddhism. It's not like that at all.
People just came together and decided to do this thing. They're like, yeah. We're like, yeah, have you heard of Augustine? He was like, no. We're like, well, he's really popular.
Yeah, you've heard of Augustine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being...
Stop misrepresenting this boy.
It's way funnier when I...
Well,
anyway, so you know,
I don't dispute that.
You know Saint Augustine? He like nearly came to blows with this other guy about these theological issues in one of the Nicene councils. He's like, Nicene councils. We're like, yeah, that's where it was all decided. And I was like, it gets especially confusing when one of them's about like what the relationship between the Son and God is, and what the relationship between, or Son and the Father, and what the relationship between Jesus the human, and then God is. And
yeah,
he had my response, which is like, why do you need two different
Wait, why
councils?
are they different things?
Yeah, that's exactly what I asked.
You're like, that's a tough question.
One of my real Catholic friends, like I asked that question, and he totally didn't understand why I didn't understand this.
It's like, what? What do you mean you don't know the difference between
the Son and Jesus? And I was like, well, they're like the same thing, right? He's like, no, one's in human form. I'm like, so?
Like, one is, like the Word? Like, what?
What? And he goes, what? One's the Son. And I was like, what? He was like, it was like before the world began. Think about it this way. Before the world began, that's like the Son. When the world began and he became incarnate, which is what they decided, then he became Jesus.
You're
and
like,
that's
wait a
what
minute.
was decided in the next council.
You're like, wait a minute,
And I was like, wait, what?
he was around before the world started?
No, I
Like,
knew that. I was like, but why aren't they the same identity? And he's like, they determined that he was. I was like, why wasn't that
Yeah, they're identical.
Why wasn't that just assumed? And
They had to figure that shit out.
Yeah, he was like, they had to figure it out. And I was like, seems to compromise a lot of faith things. I would assume that they were...
Well, when you read the Gospels, it's not like they're all coherent and consistent. It's not like...
No, I know. And then there's, debates about that, too. But, like, it just didn't occur to me that, like, there had to be two different... I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, thought, like, yeah, Son equals Jesus. Totally makes sense.
To whom?
Me?
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
Didn't make sense why we had to discern between... We had to make sure that the earthly dude was the same thing as...
Okay, I need to talk for a minute. These guys are gonna die whether I want them to or not, because there's an orange frog down there that's just eventually gonna fuck something up.
Okay.
So I need to figure out how to kill these motherfuckers. This is how I'm gonna do it. Oh! I fucked it up! I should have aimed straight! Instead I aimed not! Why? Why did I not aim straight?
There,
Oh, that fucker. Okay, there he goes. Why do I keep doing that? Aim to the right!
Stop! Oh my god.
Oh, I just threw it at the dog? That was stupid. Okay, that frog is gonna explode. I need to watch. Oh, he's not gonna explode yet. He's like bouncing around! Okay, hang on here. We need to come back. This is usually the most intense part. Okay, there's another dead man down there. Actually, that's the same one we had earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh! Why did that happen? Get in the hole! Oh, the frog didn't get in the hole. My hands are so sweaty right now. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, we got the Ankh. So this run isn't over yet. I hear a lot of bombs. Okay, good.
God. God.
They're all dead.
Okay, good. Woo! Okay.
Give me that cape.
So that was my confusion. I don't know. I think,
So in sum,
but yeah, so I had to go to a person in my cohort to like
a
ask
colleague, which
Yeah,
makes sense because
who was really,
he's an expert in it.
because he's real Catholic
He's a real Catholic and a real expert.
and a real expert, and he studies this stuff. And he looked at me like I was like totally. I don't
Like you'd never been to high church in your life.
Well, it was just like we both had this experience of each other being foreign. Like
Yeah.
we weren't even speaking the same language. It's very strange.
Was he
But-
speaking Latin? I'm just kidding.
He can.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
think he can read it really fluently.
that was pretty cool. Plus the frog bounced all weird.
Yeah. But it was a very strange, humbling moment when I was like, wait, what's the difference?
So anyway,
Oh, when I told him, I
can
was
I
like,
talk about my project?
yeah, hold on. But I was like, oh yeah, in church we just learned at like a Milky Way or Snickers bar, and he just like put
Wait,
his-
you said that to him?
yeah, and he just like
oh
put
god,
he
that's
just,
really embarrassing.
he just like kind of smiled and put his head down, you know, because you know what he's like. He's just like really mellow and.
Yeah.
He like it was endearing, but he was just like, yeah, it's not really like that. I'm like,
It's not really like a Snickers bar.
I got that sense.
Yeah, because you're talking about
Things being distinct.
like one thing and two natures, right? Or one nature.
Yeah,
I don't
the
even
whole-
remember
the whole-
anymore.
It's
Fuck!
one, yeah. So okay, so here's the problem. If you don't believe that Christ has any special divine things, but we're just bred by the sort
Bred?
of yeah. If it were bred by the Father.
Oh, you mean if he were bred by the Father?
Yeah, you kind
Bred
of.
like B-R-E-A-D?
No, you were just the son.
If he were
B-R-E-D.
just the son of the Father.
Yeah.
But
And didn't have the same nature as the Father.
okay, right.
Then you were considered an Aryan, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was.
I'm embarrassed.
I forget. What's the homoousius versus...
Sorry, professors. I don't remember this crap anymore.
Please, professors, don't watch this because this is only a year ago. We should know this again.
Okay, this
So
is
know the difference
cool.
between the first and second Nicene Council.
There's a lot of shit going on here I don't care for. Okay, this
Anyway.
is how we're gonna do this. Here's the first obstacle.
So you create your own bodhisattva in your introductory
Okay,
to
hang on.
Buddhism
I'll
class.
talk about that bodhisattva in a minute. Fuck. Ah! He's right there! Can we... Fine. Do this the hard way. I mean, the easy way. I think I missed him.
Yep.
Oh, he's still there!
Why don't you target him?
What, use like a heat-seeking bomb?
I'm just telling you.
What the...
You're gonna die. Why don't you just leave?
Because I wanted to ghost the vault.
I don't care. Just leave.
I'm gonna get a low score!
God.
I'm gonna be a wimp. I just didn't ghost the vault. I could have done that easily. I think I fucked that up.
Okay.
Richie is gonna be like, this is more exciting, but you also seem to suck more. Richie, your criticism meant the world to me. I spent all last night crying, tossing and turning.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I pretty much slept like a baby last night. Christmas night. So anyway, make your own bodhisattva. What the fuck is happening here? Sorry. Everything keeps
Your stories
freaking me out.
are really long.
I know. I like them that way. The longer the better is what I say. That's what she said. Anyway, so the project was to do something creative that involved Buddhism. So I decided I would make a page of a fake coloring book, and like the creativity was not.
There's no limits. There were no limits to this.
Yeah, there were no rules here.
There was no show your comprehensive understanding of Buddhism and/or make sure your creativity is confined within these adult limits.
Yeah, there was nothing like that. So that's what I decided to do was to, and then, so I decided that there was a page in this weird book, as though like I got this book from like a third world country. It was like the English was sort of weird, and like there were spelling problems in it, and like strange words used.
Wait, you created that or you found it?
No, I did not find it. I made everything from scratch, and it was like page 14 of the book, and it was make your own bodhisattva. It was like, give him a name and color him. Be sure to give him a proper domain under which he governs, or something like that.
You made it sound like broken English.
Yeah, and, God, this is just like so many obstacles. It's almost like this cave is trying to kill me.
It's almost like this game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be difficult. Okay.
Isn't looking good.
Let's just do this the easy way. So, where the hell, why is that guy still alive? Okay, he's dead now. So, I decided to make my own bodhisattva of, early 90s sitcoms, and it had like a Family Matters, like, picture of Urkel, Laura, and Carl. It had Bob Saget from Full House, and I don't even remember what the other one was. I think it was Boy Meets World. And so I had like those weird things colored, and then I colored it in like a child.
Wait, those were all bodhisattvas?
No, it was one bodhisattva, and it was like, my bodhisattva is the bodhisattva of thank goodness God it's Friday, and what, I don't even remember what it was called.
TG. Oh yeah.
But I had to write like this giant description, and I wrote it in like crayon, and then switched to another crayon, and intentionally wrote it like a baby, like a 5-year-old, and like, I worked really hard on it, actually, to make it look like, I don't know, someone with a mental handicap did it, or not, I mean, like a kid, basically. Like, the letters were backwards, like, my handwriting got all big and horrible. Like, Connor, this was probably like you, like, 3 years ago. You know what I mean? And so, I did that over and over again, and, like, wrote, like, this long description, but made sure there was some juxtaposition, like, that it was saying something that a kid, like, shouldn't know how to say. It was like his domain, the Bodhisattva's domain, is associated with early 90s television programming. Like, it doesn't quite add up, you know? But I made it look like an idiot did it. I mean, that's the important thing here. And so I turned it in and expected, like, I wasn't, like, friends with a grad student TF, but, like, I'd talked to him and we'd met outside of class, so he knew me okay. He knew I was pursuing graduate work in religion, so I figured he would get a kick out of how weird this thing was in its description.
Because he knew you were you were intelligent and
and so like I thought I had some rapport with him, and I mean I got it back and got an A because it was participation based. But here was his one comment on it: "Where did you find this coloring book?" And I was like, "That's funny." He thought it was real. Like, I made it almost like a real third world country coloring book. But then I realized, oh, and I tore it out. Like, I tore the edges to make it look like I'd torn it out like an idiot from a coloring book. And I was like, wait a minute. The implication is that he thinks I found, oh my God. He thinks I found this, and not that I made it. And that the only thing I did for my creative project was to like color in the dotted lines like an idiot, like with like a 2-year-old, and then write like something like an idiot would write with, you know, like with the handwriting of like a 2-year-old. And
that's all you did. He
thought that was what I did for my project. And it means he thought that was my handwriting, or he wouldn't have asked, is this, like, where did you get this? Like, he would have asked, wow, this is really funny, like, it almost looks real. But instead, he asked, where did you find this? Like, this is quite the find. And thought that my creative project was buying something, tearing it out like an idiot, coloring it in like an idiot, and writing something like a 2-year-old. That's what he thought. And the thing was, I thought it was like a fucking work of art. I was like...
Well, obviously it was, because you can't tell, he can't see the forest for the... Well, that's not the right...
You didn't think you could see the forest through the trees?
That's not quite right. He couldn't see your brilliance.
Well, brilliance is a bit of a strong word. But I was indeed disappointed.
Were you so indignant that you went to him?
No.
Did you indicate, because I would have the... Oh god, I would have the indignation to go and be like, just saying, I made this. Like, but then I would have seemed retarded. I would seem bad in terms of, actually, I don't know.
What? Thinking that he was stupid because he couldn't figure it out?
Yeah, like needing to prove my worth or something.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah, so, I mean, essentially, that's that story. I guess it's not really a story. Maybe I'll take, like, a screenshot of it. I was gonna say, but then, like, YouTube copyright with the new rules might come out, and I was like, wait a minute, I made this myself. I am the owner. Actually, no, I probably can't show a picture of a black and white Steve Urkel. I'll blur those parts out. That'll be what I do. Yeah, so, essentially... I'm going to graduate school in religion. The graduate student TF thinks that I'm so brain dead or weird or something. Lazy. That for my creative project that I knew I was going to get an A on, I just found a coloring book and half-heartedly colored in one of the pages like an idiot.
You know, to be
honest, that I
honest,
can't even stay within the lines.
That would have been probably the smarter thing to do if you knew you were going to get an A on it anyway.
That's not how I operate.
I know. You operate by putting tons of effort into things that actually don't reward you.
Like that!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense.
What did that big golden head bounce funny? Oh god. Cool. That worked out well. There's the head! How did it land right there? That was weird. Alright. So I guess since we have a shotgun now, we're going to the mothership, right, Beck? Don't you love it when I go to the mothership?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Becky loves it. She loves it. Yeah. So, that's really all I got about that. Now I might as well just start talking about this game. Right? Yeah. Becky, you love Spelunky.
So much so that...
What the fuck? Oh my god, get up! Get up! Get up! Get off! Ah! What the hell even happened?
Nice.
What caused me to...
You were so close.
So close. That one sucked, and because I didn't ghost any of those vaults, I have a shitty
You're
score.
7.
7th at 8:15 p.m.
But Jazzy Cat is 202.
Connor, I don't know what to say about that. I'll see you guys next time.